Hello and welcome to Muazo.co.uk. My name is Nitin, founder of Muazo, as if you already didn't know if you're a regular viewer. And today, if you haven't already guessed it, it's Fragrance Friday. I love Fragrance Fridays. They're fun. I enjoy them. I actually love all these videos that I put together, and I enjoy what I do. And today, I'm going to enjoy taking you down the path of discovery. Together, we shall discover Tel Aviv by Gallivant Perfumes. Now, if you haven't already heard about Gallivant, or you missed the previous edition of Fragrance Fridays, go back a few videos and you'll see an unboxing of Gallivant's Tokyo Perfume and a Fragrance Friday video dedicated to exploring Tokyo by Gallivant. So I highly recommend you go check that out. Now, before we get started, let me just address a few questions that have popped up over the past few weeks. And essentially, they're all about the idea of sponsorship, adverts, influencers, and all that kind of jiggery-pokery. So just to give you a quick answer to a very broad subject, no. That's the answer. None of these videos that I put out or Muazo puts out are sponsored or have taken any sort of financial agreement or arrangement with the brands. This is all my opinion. The only thing that happens here is that I pick a product from Muazo.co.uk, the business that I founded and run and essentially puts food on the table, and I bring that product to your attention and essentially is for your consideration. And I do that because I like and enjoy what I do. Started the business from scratch many years ago, and now it's my primary form of income, and this is what I work on. So whenever you click through a link from this video to the site, make a purchase, in theory it buys me a coffee and puts a little bit of a meal on the table for myself and my loved ones. So let's just shut the topic down. No, I do not take any payments or do advertising or have any bias towards any particular brand because a brand has asked me to do so. Muazo is completely independent, I'm completely independent, and I will say whatever the hell I like about a brand that we're stocking. But let's get one thing clear. It's only really stocked because I like the brand. I like their ethos, I like what they're about, I like what they produce, and I like how they work with me and how they work with independents. So, subject closed. Let's kick off and discover Tel Aviv by Gallivant Perfumes. So here we go. If you want to check out the unboxing video, check that out because all the boxes are the same, but let's take a quick look at the bottle. This is Tel Aviv by Gallivant. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the whole ethos behind Gallivant's perfumes or their naming convention, each perfume is 30 ml, making it travel friendly, named after a city somewhere on the planet. The previous one that we looked at was Tokyo. Today we're looking at Tel Aviv. And they have a slight kind of ethos, which is about travel, about getting ready, getting out there, exploring and discovering. Hence why they're travel friendly and they're named after cities that are really worth at some point in your life visiting. And let's get another thing clear. These scents are not meant to smell like the city. They're essentially an interpretation of an experience of the city. All the scents are made by or produced in collaboration with Nick Steward, a highly regarded nose in the perfume industry, and another highly regarded nose that he will collaborate with to produce said scent. So, without further ado, let's just kick off and have a whiff of Gallivant Tel Tel Aviv. I may have mentioned this in my previous video, I was just going to say it again. I love the way these things pump. They pump so nicely. Let's see if I can get this into focus. Focus. Pow. If I do it at the screen. Look at that. I mean, come on. That already smells bloody delicious. Oh. These are gender neutral, so let's just get that clear too. No scent has a particular gender bias, especially the ones by Gallivant. Their packaging is neutral, their bottle design is neutral and minimalist. It's designed to appeal to anyone, and their scents just cross over so well. And I'm saying this, I'm trying to highlight this, because the first note that hits you square in the nose, right up there, really catch it, is flowers. Super, super floral. Maybe at first too floral. So as in it goes really pushes down the floral kind of element. So it might smell of like a florist that has really fragrance filled flowers like roses and lilies and all those kind of very aromatic flowers at first, and then slowly it gets a bit more zesty or a bit more fruity. So it went from being really floral, very floral, to being fresh, zesty, almost like a citrus fruit. Now, this may not be one of the notes that Gallivant would say is part of the profile, but it is spicy a touch. And salty. It's almost like a hot day, spices in the background. They're not too spicy, it's more like a cinnamon or a nutmeg. It's warm, it's like a warm spice, there's warmth in here. So all that floral zestiness is kind of like almost balanced out by this warmth that creeps in and kind of gets your circulation going. But it is salty. It's almost like being on the beach. Like walking across the beach with the sand between your toes. Warm, sunny, more like the afternoon, late evening kind of stroll. Baggy linen shirt, beige shorts, having a stroll, taking in the weather, the temperature, the climate, the saltiness in the air, flowers, spice. I've not had the opportunity to go to Tel Aviv yet, but this really fires the imagination. And you know what? The balance is really nice. It's starting to balance out really well. And all those sprays that I put into the room, they're still there, but they're not overbearing. And they are very sweet. It's almost, I know I said spice, I know, but, and again, this may not be on purpose, But for me, that sweetness is almost coming from sandalwood. I really like this one. But it's definitely on the floral side. That note, it kicks in and it stays. But the way it kind of like, if it was a graph, it'd be going woof up and then just coming down ever so slightly and then just leveling out. I like this one. I think this is a great scent if you're looking to bring a bit of character into a room. If you were going to attend a party, all right, it's the autumn winter. You're about to attend a gathering. Everyone's got their autumn winter kind of scents on. They're a bit kind of like warm and woody and all that kind of wonderful stuff. And then you walk into the room wearing this scent. This will pop for sure. This will completely change the dynamic of the room. This will be a scent that people will catch and they will like. This is very addictive, very alluring. It's almost kind of like, it keeps making me want to smell it again and again. I'm gonna have to try this one a lot more. I know I've used this quite a bit over the past few weeks. And I just don't know why I don't wear it more often. I've got so many scents to try, but I think this is gonna be my go-to scent for the coming week ahead. Really good. I mean, what more can I say? That is Tel Aviv by Gallivant. Love it. And just to let you know, these scents, a majority of these scents, Tel Aviv, Tokyo, and the scents that we're going to be seeing a little bit further down the line in other Fragrance Fridays, Berlin, Istanbul, Brooklyn, London, and a new release which is Los Angeles. Most of them, a majority of them, maybe not. Did I mention Amsterdam? I think Amsterdam's floating around in there as well. I think Amsterdam and Los Angeles are yet to be added to this package, but check this out. This is the Gallivant Nomad set. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 scents included in the package. And in this case, it's Berlin, Istanbul, Tel Aviv, and we just tried, Brooklyn, London, and Tokyo. So, if you are afraid of committing to a 30 ml bottle, you can always grab the Nomad set. If you have something that you'd like me to answer, so if you have a question specifically related to Gallivant or any of the other fragrances on Muazo, just get in touch. You can contact me at customerservice@muazo.com. You can also leave a message below, and I'm always happy to respond. I love having a conversation with everybody out there. And just a quick note, if you've already subscribed, thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Come on, we've got the views, just hit the subscribe button. Subscribe button. Getting carried away. It gives me that fuzzy feeling inside. So if you want to give me a fuzzy feeling, you know what to do. Other than that, have an absolutely wonderful weekend. I'll see you again on Wednesday for our new series of Whiskey Wednesdays. If you haven't already tuned into Whiskey Wednesdays, go and check out the first video published this week already. So, that's about it. I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye-bye.